I thought that when the pandemic happened, and now it's still happening, obviously, that work would be shifting here in the United States.
Mhm.
It it is, but now that people are just kind of over it, I mean,
Mhm.
I don't know, how is it in the Netherlands? Are people kind of just like over it, or
Well,
um
actually, as of the 25th of February, all of the COVID mandates have been lifted for the most
okay,
part, except for like gatherings of 500 people or more.
okay,
They need to have a negative test, I believe, and you still
okay,
have to wear masks on the trains and for
okay.
transportation. But clubs were closed for 2 years. They just opened on the 25th of February. And there was
Wow.
also a curfew of midnight, which has changed a few times since we've been here. We went into full lockdown, only essentials in December and January, and that
Yeah.
was really difficult. But yeah, everything is starting to change and shift and open back up, and it's really nice. And then of course, me and Becky both got COVID. I've probably been actually feeling better for maybe a week now. Sometimes still taking deep breaths can be a little difficult, but yeah, it was crazy. So after we got out of this lockdown and it like it opened back up, but not completely until the 25th, and it like really lifted the mask mandates and everything. We
Yes.
had COVID. So we were just in this lockdown, and then we had to quarantine ourselves, and we were also really sick, so we couldn't get food, and they have grocery delivery, but sometimes we'd have to wait 2 or 3 days for the delivery to come. But
Yeah.
I also don't know what it feels like to slowly not be able to get enough oxygen and breathe. And it was feeling like that because my symptoms just kept changing. Like coronavirus inside my body was like schizophrenic. I would have the symptoms would just change the next day. And I was just like
Really?
still sick, but it was like a different sickness. And I'm like,
Can
what is
you
happening?
can you smell and taste still?
Yeah, I never lost that at
Okay.
all.
Jillian lost her sense of smell. She can't smell anymore. And
Yeah.
she hasn't gotten it back. And it was like, I think she had COVID like a year ago. So
Wow. Yeah.
she's
Same. I knew someone that happened to as well, and they say they still can't. I just nothing was. I just wasn't enjoying food except for oranges. I would just eat the tiny oranges, and that was it. That was the only thing. And
I'm
then I
telling
kind of
you,
was like,
you're
what's the
yeah.
point of life if I don't enjoy eating food? I like this would be a problem for me if it got any worse.
If
You
you
know?
couldn't taste or smell, like wouldn't that just ruin
Yeah.
the whole experience?
It's
Like,
big. This is big for me.
big.
I'm realizing.
Yeah,
So,
they are.
how are the COVID restrictions going on there? It's like 2022 February. Wait,
So,
now actually.
yes, like what you said, so in the United States, COVID restrictions were state mandated, not
Right.
federally mandated. So in the state of Colorado, Governor Polis did just lift all of the mandates
Mm,
last month also. And so
okay.
nowhere has mask mandates anymore.